Welcome again to social media. I am Hippie Slick. Check me out on TikTok, Slick_Talk_React.
Angie, your girl, Angie GILL241 on Insta.
King West Coast Rob, Goers Only 206, Rainy City 206.
It's your boy D-Mac. Look, I thought it was over here. Look, I thought it was this way. My bad. It's your boy D-Mac. Follow me on Instagram, the Don D-Mac Low. Follow me on YouTube, D-Mac News.
Keith Stone. Follow me, Young Keith 206 on Snapchat, and Keith_Stone100 on Instagram. I'm pretty sure.
Keefed out now.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Keithed out, yeah. You know, that's what people always call me.
We getting closer to Halloween. How's everybody feeling?
Yup.
Feeling good, feeling good.
A little creepy, you know what I'm
Halloween's
saying?
weird.
A little
Weird
creepy.
this year.
Why?
Creepy in which way?
You know, because I really want to scare some kids. I'm at this age that I want to like, and I got 3 kids, so I want to like really put on and scare someone. I want to get out candy and like do some foul things, like give some kids top ramen, give some kids a Capri Sun, give some kids a fucking apple. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and we gonna get your kids a noogie. The fuck out of here, nigga.
I want to do like foul shit like that.
I want to do foul shit like that back.
And then it gets dark, and it gets scares.
You got 3 sons though. They gonna pack everybody else.
Oh, right.
That.
Right. All right. So I shared the Twitch. Now Cuz can go live on the Facebook. We're gonna share that. We're trying to get you know what I mean, some interaction in here. If you guys do jump
make sure
in,
you can get your comments right, guys. Because we definitely need to see who's tapping in. You know, holla at our peoples out there, man. They came to the live for a reason.
Right.
So let's talk to them. We talk back.
right. This week, man, there's been a lot of craziness. A lot of what you guys think about dude getting caught? Gabby, you know.
Oh, Brandon?
No, the white lady from Florida. God,
yeah.
He's a Gabby.
I know. They went cross country in the thing. They was looking for a dude that had a
In Florida, they found his missing
They
bones.
found his bones.
They found his bones?
Yeah, they found
His remains.
His remains. Yeah.
He's been caught, so you know.
He's been caught?
Peace.
I don't think.
He ain't been caught. He was found with his bones.
He's been caught finally.
He ain't been caught.
He's not.
Because at that point, he would listen. If his bones were found too, if his remains were found also,
Yeah.
that means he was a victim.
Okay, so then this brings up a question.
Unless I'm not getting the whole story.
No, you got it. That's a good point. So does that bring maybe there was some foul play that someone killed his wife and him?
Yeah, that's what he basically just said.
Man, yeah, that's low key, high key what I said.
Also,
Hikey.
so this is something that everyone will need to, you know, definitely look up themselves or whatever if you guys are interested. But I've heard that there's been a lot of other missing people that have been found in this area that her body was found in.
Yeah, I don't think he did that. Like,
No, yeah, I don't think he did that.
He did
other
anything,
people.
I don't know.
The
But
way
now
to
it's
answer
just-
that question, though, is when they come out with the autopsy report, how the bones were scattered or how they were fractured in certain areas and what, because then they can rule out whether or not it was like animalistic or human.
Right.
And then if you know that and it just don't add up, then there's things that they're trying to cover up that we need to know about.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Like,
And from what I know, social media has already deemed the first one a homicide.
Yeah.
You know.
They haven't said that he was a suspect
But he
in her
was.
killing.
But social media has said he is a suspect.
That's-
I have seen millions of TikToks.
But at the same time, his parents was hiding. I feel like the parents
I
was
don't-
working with them at the same time because they wasn't trying to give up no details,
Bingo.
none at all. Even when the dog
Listen,
hunter was
and here's
out
the
in front
thing.
of their house,
Here's the
they
thing.
still wasn't trying to give up no info.
Here's the thing. What if they were being threatened? What if they're in danger?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. We don't know. But we are assuming that this guy is a piece of shit and his family's a piece of shit for helping him be a piece of shit, not knowing that the whole time they getting bopped over the head and they about to be pieces.
Yeah.
Shit.
like
Shit.
the only reason they're still alive right now is because didn't give up no details. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Maybe.
I think that they got.
Maybe they might.
We all
they
got
might.
theories until.
My theory is they still alive because they're still necessary.
I think that there's a possibility they could be charged for hindering this case, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They might get caught even for helping this guy
Yeah.
fund somehow. You know what I mean? Because he stayed out the loop for a month and a
That's why I
half.
say I feel like the government was.
But was he out the loop or was he dead? You said they
How long
found
has
his
he been
remains.
dead? Okay, but this is
I don't
actually
know.
also a
That's what I'm
swamp.
saying. We need.
This is a swamped area, so they said there's a lot of rattlesnakes,
Absolutely.
a lot of alligators,
Yeah.
even for the police that were.
So now they're
looking
trying
for
to. So now they're trying to say, oh, he was trying to get away and run, and he might have been attacked by an animal. That's very convenient. That's all I'm saying.
this area was
Damn, what they gonna say
flooded
about R.
all the
Kelly?
way up to this.
I cannot wait on that one.
No, we can't wait. That is a person.
I can.
I
No, I'm
don't
saying,
want
that's
him
not what
dead.
I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. No, I agree with you. I don't want him dead, but I want to know what the next thing is gonna be.
They gonna say something wild. They're gonna be like, no.
The,
I'm not gonna make no jokes
the whole
about
time
it.
I feel like R. Kelly's always been like the scapegoat for everything that they got
Nah,
going on.
bro, it was Michael Jackson before R. Kelly.
And before him, and after Michael Jackson was Prince. So
No, what? Stop. We're not like that. We're not going with that. We're not going with
Then
that.
one time they were saying something about Prince.
They said Prince was gay. That's
That was it. That's what I'm
But he
saying.
wasn't gay
This
though.
nigga's
No, we know, but that nigga will take a female and change her name.
Yeah.
In front of
What are you talking about?
No.
Jethro what?
He had hoes. He had so many hoes. Look, he had to dress like a hoe. That's how
That's how he
Yeah.
finesse. What are you talking about? That's how he got in the gut.
That was how niggas dressed back in the day.
Yeah.
Stop acting like you old ass freaky niggas didn't dress like that. You old ass nasty niggas. All our cousins and sisters and them and all they sugar daddies used to dress like that back in the
The
day.
platforms
You
with the
nasty
fish in it.
niggas with the fish in it.
Pants, the leather pants,
Yeah.
the fishnet
Yes.
shirt.
Hey, but I seen some of the
Yeah,
coldest
like
shit.
the fish
Yeah,
net with the
they had like little
onions.
eyeliners and stuff like that. Like, man, y'all was doing too much, but man,
They was cold pieces.
Hey, listen, it's real. Like, don't act like niggas wasn't in the day doing the shits.
Shit.
yeah.
Milwaukee, all type, man, come on, stop playing.
Okay,
Right.
so on that note then, since we're talking about industry, let's talk about Boosie. Let's get into it.
Boosie.
Man.
Boosie badass.
Boosie badass. One of the greatest.
Hey, he's a freedom of speech, man. I like that guy. You feel me?
A lot of controversy
You know
with
what I'm
this
saying?
man.
A lot
right
of
now.
controversy with my man's. A lot.
Yeah.
For no reason. Why y'all hating on Boosie so bad?
No way. Did we just say there's a controversy over Boosie for no reason?
It is for no reason.
Well,
because what is he
it's
doing?
for a
Freedom of
reason, but
speech.
it's not.
That's the controversy.
Freedom of speech. Okay, hold on. Well, no, there's
There's
two
always
different
gonna be
things.
Because you
Controversy over
listen,
freedom of
once you
speech.
throw freedom into anything, it's gonna be controversy.
Exactly, because it's anybody's free game.
Now you're talking about you're free to say whatever you want in an age where if you say something that happens to offend me about some shit that I did, I can be like, but you're me phobic.
Yeah.
You're whatever I am phobic.
You're we phobic.
No,
You're whatever I am phobic.
So that's
you don't
one
like
of the
Xbox, you're Xbox phobic.
that's one of the things that he's in with this. So that's the Lil Nas X thing.
I just want to say this.
Homophobic.
Do you think, we saying homophobic, right? Do you think,
I don't know that.
hold on, do you think Boosie is scared of Lil Nas X?
No.
No.
And I don't even think that Boosie's homophobic. I just think he has a line and he don't want people disrespecting that line, which I can understand. It's no different than okay,
Do you think he's right about his approach?
probably not, but it's no different than the
At this
baby.
point,
But
I
that's
do.
again,
You
we're
do?
back to
At
freedom
this
of
point,
speech.
hell yeah.
Okay.
At
Because
this
he
point,
knew,
yes.
he knew what he was doing.
And he
Well,
knows what
that's
he's
what he
saying.
told him. Yeah, he
Because
just
he
told
know
him
nothing
about his
but
future.
because he know he bro.
There, right there. That is where I feel Lil Boosie's right. I feel he's right due to the fact of Lil Nas X said something back. And then hold on, and let's not even, Lil Nas X let his fans say a lot too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what's really carrying this whole thing.
Yeah, leave it up.
Because
to
listen,
determining.
if I say something about Lil Nas X and his fans get to gassing me, I'm going to say something more. I'm going to gas Lil Nas X more.
You're gonna-
I'm not even going to focus on his fans.
Yeah.
Because you're going to hype,
Because
whatever I
it's
say,
straight.
you're going to hype them up. You're going to hype it up.
So you're gonna say more.
Yeah, I'm just going to say more to
Either
him.
which way, it's money.
Specifically to him.
Just
Especially for
controlling,
publicity.
you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta do it, you know.
Because I know it's going to.
He's gonna get a
Well,
response, a good ass
the
response.
other part with Boosie right now is this issue in Atlanta at the stadium there, where
They won't let him go to the
a
hospital.
security guard pulled a gun and shot in the stadium at him and his crew. And this is a stadium that there's not supposed to be any firearms in. So now he said he was trying to.
So that to me sounds like the security guard had a personal agenda because for most security companies
Who's
that
security?
I know, they
The
don't. They
stadium
can't
security.
even carry
Stadium security had a gun.
guns anyway.
Someone.
Yeah.
So
Someone
they found
that
a
they
gun.
hired for security
Uh-huh.
had a gun.
So the stadium hired somebody.
Yes, not Boosie's
Fuck
crew.
that got to
that's
do
what
with
I'm
Boosie.
saying.
So now the security is trying to stop Boosie and his crew for some reason.
For some,
Yeah.
Wait,
Some
so
type of altercation.
so the stadium security
Yes,
tried to stop the headline security.
yes. Boosie.
No, fuck all. Because in order to get to Boosie, you gotta go through security.
But yeah,
Through
but
his
yeah, we gonna say
security.
that. We gonna say that then. Yeah.
So you
'cause
are
they know
trying
they
to
can't
stop
There was a little
the
tussle.
headliner.
There was a little tussle involved. So this is when Boosie got arrested. Remember last week we brought this up.
100%.
You know, last week we brought this up. Cuddy wasn't here. Last week we brought this up. Boosie had got arrested in Atlanta,
Yeah, I remember.
and they said for inciting a riot.
Yeah.
This is that same.
By just pulling
altercation.
Oh, that was the same night?
That was the same night.
By just pulling up.
You see what I'm saying? Well, I guess if I'm Boosie and you the punk ass security guard tripping with me,
Punk ass
and
security.
you trying to
Yeah.
grab me or something, now my security guard is, pulling on
Boosie
me.
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
You-
Boosie didn't incite the riot.
Everybody start.
Yeah, because Boosie is
now
important.
I decided to riot, right?
Yeah, Boosie's important.
I don't know. You know
You can't just grab on Boosie.
Boosie
You
has
can't, no matter
At the
who you
same
are.
time,
you can't.
Boosie could do anything. He can set up a crowd real quick. He can say anything,
Facts.
and everybody can just start a riot.
Facts.
Right, man.
You
It's
know what I
crazy.
mean? He
But
can say,
then-
"Oh, Nas X is in the crowd." I bet you
But you
motherfuckers
see
gonna
how
start sleeping.
they're trying to shut it down. They're trying to shut Boosie down the same way that they did Cat Williams. That's what they're
Boosie-
trying to do.
Yeah, they was looking for that nigga.
But they're not
Everybody
gonna
where
be
he
able to
at.
because what got too much goddamn money.
Get that nigga for Boosie bad
That's
ass.
what I'm
Big
saying.
everybody shut down Cat Williams.
No, I said trying to. I never said that they did because he's clearly coming back out with another special way in the
Cat
next.
Williams?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know Cat Williams.
I haven't heard nothing about Cat Williams or
Me
nothing.
neither.
Oh, but for a minute you was, wasn't you? He
Yeah.
was going to jail 2 and 3 times, back to back to
He was
back.
going to jail in Seattle. That's what we know.
I thought
was out here
that's all I
turned
knew,
up.
but
Yeah, they were
okay.
testing Cuddy.
Yeah, because he was out here speaking facts on his shit. So of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
no, they shut him down, but some drugs might have been involved or something.
Oh,
Hell yeah, that nigga got no teeth.
Hey,
That
Anytime.
nigga got no teeth at all, man.
remember he was in Oakland, he started tripping. They started trying to fight the crowd. They remember they had to take him off stage. Remember Too Short came out and was like, hey man,
He had little man
I
syndrome. Leave him man alone.
I apologize for him, man. Somebody that sold him some of that,
Yeah.
some of that bad shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that might have just been Too Short saying something funny.
No, I remember this.
That's fucked up.
I
You get up and
remember
say- You get up and sit in front of the whole crowd. Hey, he has some bad dope.
Hey, that's just to make sure it's not on y'all.
Oh no.
Hey, you ain't about to fuck up my festival, nigga. This my white people money. I need that.
For real.
Hey, he just on some drugs. You know how niggas get.
That's my wife's
Right.
money.
Listen, Too Short's a whole player, nigga. Like I said,
Right.
these old ass sugar daddies. You feel me?
Look, you
You nasty niggas. If you ain't here, Bigos got 2 flavors.
But how you
Have a
trying
ranch
to
on both of them.
Oh, I ain't fucking with them.
Are they good?
They have a ranch and nuts.
Come on.
Oh, it has some. Yeah.
Go on,
Wait, man, he just
Go on and check some of that. Yeah. No, go and take that back.
Offer it right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You niggas didn't taste something.
Oh, you good?
This nigga's a Webby fan. This nigga's a Webby fan.
Wow.
Don't even worry about him.
Hey,
Did they
man,
go
I'll
home?
remember Webby. I'll remember Webby.
How you gotta like them?
They're good.
It's fine. No problem. He's been fired.
All right, one by one.
Oh yeah.
What kind of
Now I
time?
gotta get some though.
All right.
Look, that was there.
All right.
He said, I gotta do something. We
You
doing
laugh.
that.
Now we don't need you laugh.
Drink water.
I'm cool with
Oh,
that.
no. He need the water. It's spicy.
I don't get water.
You see this is light
That
skinned
nigga
nigga.
out there. Right, you saw that.
The light skinned nigga up here needs some water for this little spicy. Lucy.
Wait a minute. Are you really saying like he the same? Y'all the
That
same
nigga is
color?
light skinned.
I'm light skinned. Y'all the
I'm
same.
orange skinned. I'm not light skinned or dark skinned. I'm orange skinned.
This nigga, that's
He's
why
My name is Red.
that's why we call him Red, because he's, yeah, you know.
I thought it was because of the hair, but alright.
My hair is red. I'm a black ginger. Fun fact for everybody who don't know about black ginger. So you know how white gingers don't have souls? Black gingers take souls.
Oh, okay.
That nigga
You be
wild.
making some shit? Ooh. Okay.
That nigga
You be
wild.
making some shit? This is the.
He's a wild boy.
So there was a story about Alec Baldwin. This guy was
Yeah,
making
you
a
still
movie.
eating them.
I forgot what the movie was called, but so they put blank inside they put bullets inside the prop gun. And they accidentally, well not accidentally, they shot a woman, they killed a woman, and then they injured a dude, a director. So my thing was, do y'all remember Brandon Lee? Bruce Lee's son? Same thing happened.
And Bruce Lee.
What are you guys' thoughts on that?
My thoughts are, why the fuck do you guys have to make this movie so real that you guys are using real bullets in a real gun?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Ain't no way. Yeah, I'm no way, bro.
But the thing about it, who did it? That's the thing. They're not saying who did it.
No, but they
who put
did.
the
They
bullets
said,
inside.
no, they
the
didn't say
fucking-
that, but they said Alec
They're not
Baldwin
saying
is
that.
the reason
Yeah.
for. Can I be honest with you guys? This is just like some weird ass, random ass theory. Why do I feel like Alec Baldwin is the type of dude to like go hunt people, like hunt humans? And didn't he actually play in a movie?
You look at him and think and get that feeling.
Yeah, that vibe. Like I feel like he's out here killing people for real. Like
Who, Alec Baldwin?
yes,
I mean, you never.
you never know.
Hey.
Alright.
But it's just like the vibe that I get.
There's a big theory of with a lot of
100%.
celebrities that are. It's not necessarily they're hunting people. It's like,
Yeah, but why does it keep
there's some
happening?
crazy
Like
shit.
that's the crazy part. Why does it keep
I
happening?
feel like that they try to
You
tell
know?
us through the things that we
No,
watch
definitely.
and things that we view. They try to tell us what goes on behind the scenes,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
don't actually pay attention because to us it's a movie, it's entertainment, it's
No,
something
yeah, no,
to
there's
keep our distraction.
Yeah.
So here's the next question: should Alec Baldwin be tried for it, or should he be,
Yeah.
found guilty for it?
Yeah.
I feel like the whole cast and crew needs to be like whoever was involved in the setup, all of
'Cause the
that. They
parents-
need to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
parents
think
said
it's
that
more.
they
I
don't
think
want
it's
to.
bigger than Alec Baldwin.
The parents
Because-
said. The parents said they don't want.
They don't even want to. They don't want to press charges or anything because they know it was an accident. But my thing is, somebody's still at fault. Somebody died for sure.
And how do we know it was an accident? Yeah.
And they don't want to press charges or anything, so I want to know how much of a
That
payout
broke
they
a
get
neutral.
for
You think there should be
funeral
an
and everything
investigation?
else.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
for sure.
Well, they said
I
they're
feel like-
pending
yeah.
investigation, so
We need to
we'll
know.
see in a couple of weeks.
We need to
We'll
know
get
the
back
facts.
on it.
Because
Yeah, that's not cool.
it could have been some hater shit.
I ain't gonna lie, this Boosie shit is nothing, bro.
Hell yeah. Look.
Hey, yeah, bro, he's playing. He came in with
One
one
bag.
bag.
How come you didn't get a bag for everybody in the crew? What's wrong with you, bruh?
Real niggas, you know.
Man,
Right.
We
Nigga
sharing-
took
we
it back to
sharing
the
one bag?
blacktop, nigga. We sharing this bag.
I had two, but
I got
I'm
a dollar. 'Cause
torn.
Remember, the chips was 99 cents back in the day.
Right.
And I only got a dollar. We're
Can
all
we also
sharing.
talk about that? That and that alone, chips are so much more expensive now, and they
It'd be
still
like
they
$2.19.
say they use bullshit. Go to a vending machine.
it's like
Oh, I don't.
$3.75.
Damn.
hey, what? Damn.
Right.
Damn.
I won't be doing
Not
that.
a vending machine?
Damn.
375. Where?
Ain't nobody going to a vending machine when you go
I
out
said $1.75.
at the back.
She be in Kirkland and shit.
Nigga, she be
Hey, leave me alone.
She in Silicon Valley, nigga. She be at the Google warehouse like that.
75 at a
She
decent.
used the same motherfucking vending machine Steve Jobs used.
Oh, they talk about how they put all the extra air in it now, right? Because it is to preserve it. But like,
They been put hella air.
Sure.
You don't have to bag me air.
for less chips.
It's crazy.
Depressing.
And you
I
can,
just
it's
had to
not
get
like
that
you
off my
can.
chest because we was talking about the chips.
Man, them shits, boy, they be scamming us with them chips. But
So what about? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so for our next topic, what I do want to talk about is in some seriousness. How do you guys feel about this agenda that they're trying to push, teaching our kids about the LGBTQ community?
Well, I don't got no kids, so I got nothing to say on that.
Okay, for my
Oh,
friends who do got kids.
I'm not really with it. I don't think that it's of nobody's business to be teaching my kids about how to feel relationship wise or sexually. You know what I mean? Give them the sex ed, I guess, as far as, you know, these are the diseases. This is what
Right.
happens when you do this. Whether it's stick a dick in the pussy or stick a dick in the ass. This is what happens
Make
when
sure
you
you're
do
safe.
these things. So if that's what we're talking about when we talk about teaching kids about same-sex topics, I'm okay with them saying this is a same-sex thing, man on man, this is what they do, this is what happens and is at risk when you do these things. I'm okay with them telling them that. But don't be telling them that and then saying it's okay to get married to, and
Do you think?
that's a little too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I don't give a fuck about whether it's okay or not, especially in the love situation.
Yeah.
That's why people cheat. That's why people lust,
Right.
because it's like, nigga, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
on this shit. So if you're really into some same-sex shit, this is a long answer, I apologize.
You good?
If
You
you're
got
really
me.
into some same-sex shit, you're gonna do that.
Right.
And
Well,
you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying?
My thing is, do you think it's appropriate for them to tell everybody about gay sex or heterosexual sex? Like, what if, like, there are some gay people out there or some trans people out there who think heterosexual sex is just creepy and gross?
I'm sure they do.
Right. Hold
And
on.
there are.
Hold on. So, do you think that if though there are children, I don't know why children would even identify this way, like in any way, like, boy, be a child, girl, be a child, please just enjoy childhood because that shit is fun as fuck.
Right.
Well, the thing
Go climb a
is,
tree.
the thing is
There we
now we're so
Hold on,
money driven.
let me just get to the point real quick. So,
Yeah, 'cause I wanna hear his-
do you think that people should say, okay, if you want to know about this, then you should participate in this heterosexual sex ed. If you want to know about this, then participate in this. But sign up, it can be very anonymous, and we will call you to these classes. Now, from there, because we already know kids are gonna make fun of you regardless. Because if you ask a question in class, and you ask a question, so two dudes kissing is okay, like that right there. Oh, he gay, he wanna know because he gay. Like, we already know how kids is coming. So we knowing this, because we used to be kids,
Yeah.
we are setting kids up for these type of environments when we're talking about this, because we already know as young kids we shouldn't have been having sex. We was too damn immature for that shit. And we knew when our homies was 13, 14, 15, 16 having kids,
Yeah.
and we was like, bro, you're tripping. We knew they were tripping, but we was still fucking.
Yeah.
Right, because I was going to say, okay, so that being said, does it come down to the age that they're teaching it at? Because for you to feel comfortable, I'm not comfortable. I would not be. I don't have kids, but I don't think I would be.
I believe that we
because
should
aren't they
involve
trying to
parents
teach?
also.
Aren't they trying to
In,
teach
like,
kids
fifth
in like
grade,
younger
yeah.
ages? I'm not comfortable with
So,
my kid.
now-
That at no point in time can my 10-year-old kid tell you guys, yes, I want to be in this class to go learn about none of that.
But I say
You know what
this,
I'm
I
saying?
believe that the parents should be
Real talk.
involved if possible.
Parents should always be involved when it comes to
And
things. But like you
definitely,
said,
What I know about it
Which
right now,
I remember
Parents
when
are
I was in
involved.
school. Yeah,
They're gonna
parents
get an
were
email.
involved for sex.
They're gonna
ed.
get
that's
an
not-
email
that's not
saying,
enough.
That's not
next
involved.
month-
What I'm saying is I believe that a lot of parents should get some sex education because they don't have it.
they don't have it. Not to mention the
So
fact that they're not willing to
then,
have
so
those
my thing
conversations
is,
with their kids.
you're scared to have a conversation about sex with your
child.
kids because you're
having kids.
you're having kids. You're having kids. Then you're scared to tell your son or your daughter how to have sex, and you know one day your son and your daughter is going to want to have sex.
But then you want to be on your
But
child's case
then
about
you
it.
want to be a nasty nigga in these streets. You want to listen to I like a long hair, thick red bone. But then be like, oh shit, my daughter might be. Oh shit, my son's about to be. Why you scared?
The thing is, we do live in a very
We live in a very lustful society.
yeah.
Exactly why. And I'm not saying
And it's different
changing
for
it. I'm
people
just
that
saying.
have sons and daughters. I feel
Yeah.
like it's different. These answers vary. You know what I
They
mean?
I
do,
feel
but
like everybody should get. If the education is going to have to be done, everybody needs to get educated. Now I'm not saying we have to agree to the education because I do not agree that Christopher Columbus found America, discovered it, whatever. I don't agree with that, but that's part of the education system.
So do you think that same-sex topics are the majority right now? Because these are the things that have been now
Fuck no. I'm gonna keep it all the
into
way
our
real.
society and placed into our school systems for our kids.
No,
to learn
but they're
about.
definitely.
They're here.
So we're
It's
in an
here
era,
right now.
right? We're in an era now where creativity is coming to a close. But with creativity, they have to change everything else in order to go into the next era, right?
Yeah.
So now they're going to bring in new curriculum. This is a part of the new
Right.
curriculum for them. Why do you think they're pushing it so
Right.
heavily on what we watch.
You know, like
So that way
every
that goes
50 years,
generations
like every
beneath
50
us.
years, the curriculums are changing.
Right.
Because times are changing.
So the
And you have
generation
to
beneath
come-
us is
you know,
getting
okay,
up to it.
our
They see
textbook-
the majority
Our
and they think-
textbook is not the same as
no,
our
not at
parents'
all.
textbook, and their textbook.
I'm teaching my daughter right now.
Especially
It's not
history,
the
because
same.
You know what I mean?
History
So it's like things are changing.
Absolutely.
And the fact of the matter is, as much as we might like it or might not like it, things are changing, and these are becoming.
But this is where
It's normal.
Right.
It's normal to have multiple genders.
But
Right.
I don't think they should be teaching young kids about it. I don't
Sure
think they
not.
should be
High
even
school or
teaching high
college?
school.
High school or college?
I don't even think high school. But the reality is, we know high schoolers are having sex.
Right.
So it's smart to teach them about it,
I'm a-
and it's just smart to let them know.
And like he was
know,
saying,
I'm not. It's not that we're saying this is right or wrong, but we
It's
know
here.
that some of these kids are leaning towards the other ways. Some of you guys are feeling certain ways. We know that.
Nigga, they
We
all
know
feeling
this is
it.
fact.
They're teenagers. They're all
This is
feeling
reality
it.
now.
And
Right.
most adults are still in their
It's
teenage.
fact.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like-
so that's what I'm saying. Definitely keep your parents involved when you're learning sex education. Definitely schools keep the
no,
keep
parents
involved.
be involved.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
What do you
parents
mean
be
by that? What do you
involved.
mean by that?
I mean, taking the classes.
I'm
with
a
them.
kid. I'm a kid. I'm coming home. I'm telling you, Dad.
That's what I'm saying. Parents be
Let's do it.
involved.
Come on,
It's
let's
up
do
to
it.
you to
Let's
be
do
a
it.
parent.
I learned about motherfucking some
Okay, what you learned
sticking some
about?
dick in a nigga back shit, man.
Okay, now first off, no. Let's actually no. Time out. Pause.
Honestly,
Let's really talk about
my kid to
Let's
come home and tell me
my-
their teacher taught them.
But listen, but it's gonna be about how your son presents it.
Like that's not y'all's job.
You feel me?
In
Like,
7th grade, 8th grade, they definitely are teaching you about.
For sure.
They're teaching
I remember
about the-
penis in the
fifth grade
vagina.
for me was the first time I learned.
They're
Makes a
teaching you about
baby.
the things that can
They
happen.
teach you that in 7th grade.
Yeah, they teach
Yeah.
you
You
about the
remember
things
that.
that
Home
can
ec,
happen.
we had the baby,
They're not-
all that shit.
They're not
Giving the
teaching
girls
you.
the
They're
little
not
face
teaching
baby.
you like this is what you
This
do
is
or
what you gotta
nothing.
take home with you.
Like they're just telling you.
No, they are. They literally are teaching you. This is what you do.
Now, I'm gonna say this.
I remember
Definitely.
This
I
is
definitely.
how I
remember
feel
that.
about it. This
Maybe
is how
I didn't
feel
pay
about it.
attention enough, but I don't remember that. I don't remember me and my friends ever saying like, "These niggas was teaching us how to have sex."
Because you weren't paying attention. You was too busy playing with Kitty under the table. What you talking about?
Right, cause see, no, cause I can't even lie and be like I was one of those type of bad students. I sat there and I paid the fuck attention in
Why
class.
does that make you bad?
I'm just because I wasn't no fucking
You wasn't.
loud ass,
Right.
abrupt ass kid in class. I sat there.
Yeah.
Some classes I might be out of line, but that depends on
You
how
crying
they-
now.
You know what I'm saying? But most of my classes I'm chilling. If I could ever find any of my teachers there, they'll tell you. Just go and sit in class. Listen.
But I got them right here. Check
Can
it out.
you give me one of those waters over there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe they was. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Maybe
sir.
they was. I
So,
personally, from my
This
experience,
is how
don't
I
remember that.
feel on this topic in
Yes,
general.
sir.
What is it?
First and foremost, yes, it definitely should be
Shit.
age appropriate. And when I say
What are you
age
talking about?
appropriate, we know when we start to become sexual. Science tells us when women body
the
changes and when men's
until high
bodies
school.
change.
Right.
And they
Yeah, I agree.
become
Not to
more
high school.
hormonal.
Right.
And
Right.
the reason I said high school is because eventually we're going to have to go into the workforce from high school. So of course we're going to have to be around all these people. You think a trans person ain't going to be able to get the job? You crazy in your motherfucking head.
No, because
you going to have to,
now.
and listen, the only thing I'm saying is if you work in certain areas, it's going to be a certain vibe.
Notion. People are still people at the end of the day, regardless if it's natural or not. Whatever you see, some okay, I get that. But my point is, at the end of the day, when it comes to
Shit
schooling,
poured up water.
that should be, like you said, from
This nigga poured up water like it was a fall. I just watched the nigga pour water.
This nigga's
Like how you pour
That
water?
nigga added it
By
to the
doing
ice,
it.
like,
He said by doing it.
But it has to be from an educational standpoint, like Raphael said. It has to be from an educational standpoint.
Yeah.
So it has to diseases, what could happen, and
Absolutely.
Right.
yes,
Which is-
parents need to be involved in their kids' lives. This is why.
A lot of parents ain't even like talking about AIDS with other parents. Nigga, like,
Because of what society has
Because
pushed
we're
out
too young.
there.
What
Every time we talk about it, we talk about just like
How we not too young to listen? Like he
Time
said, we
out.
not too young to
Time
sit here
out.
and listen
This is
about
what
like
I'm
if you
saying.
can do it, put your back into it. Come on,
This is what I'm
man.
saying.
Just made me think of something.
This is what I'm saying. I don't believe society has made it like strange or un-okay to talk about AIDS or sexual diseases because of the simple fact
No,
that
but I think they made society
9
scared.
times out of 10 they're going to have an episode about a disease. What the heck is going on?
That's true.
And they're gonna have a heart to heart with somebody on that show. Somebody on the show is gonna have it, and they're gonna have a heart to heart, and they're gonna have a conversation and let it be known. So I think people are just scared to let people know that they got it, or let people know that, you feel me, it's something that they know somebody who did. Like, it's like, it couldn't be me. It could like just be who you are and just go with life, man.
Like, things are so in shambles right now in our country, as is with anything, like any topic that you want to bring up. It's just so chaotic.
For sure.
Because we all have such different opinions, but everybody wants to be so equal. You know what I mean?
It's a constant fight right now.
It is. Women want to be equal to men.
Or do you let them have a free? You know what I'm saying?
I think it should be a blend of both, because at the end of the day, your child is still an individual. But knowing what we know in life and having our own experiences, but this is why they say it takes a village to raise a kid, because everybody's experiences are necessary to raise that child.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just being a parent, and from my own knowledge, that it's necessary for your child to gain experience in life, whichever. Yeah.
Like,
I remember we had computer class. We did all
textbooks
kinds
should
of
just be
stuff.
a tablet. Like, every school
It
should just
really
give your kid
should,
a tablet. And of course, that'll teach responsibility. Of course, there'll be some kids that'll break it. Of course, you know, some parents will fuck it up. But that's just the risk that school's gonna have to take. But, you know, putting funds somewhere that's gonna really matter, you feel me? Like, they're putting it in schools, like dances, sports, extracurricular activities, but things that are only for select kids. Like, there's some kids, bro, that don't know how to get into a sport, or don't know how to find nobody around them that can play the sport, like, way better than Tom or Jack up the street. You feel me?
That's
He's a
something else
really
that I
good
feel like our
sport player.
educational system should actually hone in on. You know how tech schools, they'll test you on how you learn. So if you're a visual learner or you kinetic learner, whatever, they hone in on that. I feel like schools, when you're really young, like 3rd grade-ish, they should hone in on that. See how a child's learning abilities are. Now, we may change, you know, after a couple years, so go ahead, take the test again. But I feel like that's something that they should do, and it helps, you know, when they're in that process. Well,
did anybody go to the same school consistently?
I did.
No.
Okay. So you notice how
Nah.
so you know how you would be in the same classes with certain people?
Same time, all the way from
till
elementary
you're done?
school, all the way.
That's that thing you're talking about. Where placement, they've already placed you. It's the prison, school to prison pipeline.
Even sometimes you be on the same buses
Pretty
there
much.
too. You be on the same school buses
You
there.
feel me? Yeah, because they
I
know
thought that too.
so in this area, these kids think like this. So let's put them in classes. Because,
Right.
And then I usually hear, man, this is my worst class. This is the bad class. Oh, here come the bad kids. And I used to be like, man, we can't be the only class. But then I'll find out, no, we the bad. Like,
The bad class.
Have you ever had to sit in another class with
Yeah.
the same teacher and see how different everything is?
Everything,
Like, how kids be like,
But
damn, nigga, we really bad. And so then you be embarrassed. You got shit in your class.
They shit on lock.
Yeah, bro, like,
Good.
shout out Miss Halsey. I was a bad nigga in your class.
He was just bad in general. Do y'all know that the school system was actually built because of how manufacturing factories and stuff were? They had it. They had it set right. They had it set to make sure that a student could sit in the class for a certain amount of time with this much amount of guidance in order for them to get through the work day when they get there. That's what they were preparing us for.
They've changed the narrative of it, but they haven't changed anything of it.
I look at me for real.
I know.
He's like, I know you, nigga.
That's crazy
Yeah,
to think
shit, I
about.
was too. I was
And
that
tells you now. That tells you now.
I think everybody was skipping class.
Where I can go do my work, might dip to the house for
Yeah.
Then you right back at it.
This nigga.
And this is why I have my own business,
I'll be like,
because I
bruh.
can't sit still for the life of me, and I have to have my own schedule.
I used to
because
leave
if I
lunch
don't,
every time lunch
it's
come
my life.
around, I'd be like, look, I'm about to go home real quick and I'll be right back. Like, for sure. Like, for real shit, man, every time. Like, I didn't live that far from the school either.
Niggas gotta
so
stay
I was
with a
like,
car.
Right.
Man, what? Come and put, I'll just take good.
You know what's crazy though? Now that I'm older, I can't speak for y'all. I'm a homebody.
How old is everybody? Anybody want to do that?
Shit,
Is that
I'm 32.
28.
26.
You look like the baby of the crew. Y'all two are the oldest.
Oh,
I'm 29.
I'm 32.
Oh, okay.
Damn, the niggas in your 30s.
How old are you? How you go? You
I
can't
just
be
was
keeping
asking you
yourself
niggas if you niggas want to do it. Nigga.
Oh, now he's going to fight on that.
I don't want to do it.
35?
How old I look?
35, 36. He pulled up. This nigga had a whole bunch of motherfuckers following this nigga. This nigga had the whole apartments on lock. He had his own fucking apartment too.
Listen, it was like
And living
30
there at the same time with his auntie. Like,
screaming,
nigga,
do
had the shit on lock, my nigga. Like, that nigga had a whole cult inside an apartment complex. Like,
Talking about that. What is a good relationship? What do you guys consider a good relationship? What's
communication,
compatibility?
honesty.
Compatibility is
Fucking
shit that's
answer your fucking phone when they call your ass.
Okay, okay.
Nigga, don't leave me on read, nigga.
I'm gonna tell y'all this: every relationship is different because you deal now with polyamorous, and we were just talking about
Bro,
transgenders.
there's
You
one
deal-
motherfuckers that's doing that.
Yeah,
That's-
hey, listen.
That's
girls and one
because
dude.
no, it's not.
Polyamorous
just
is-
one dude. It's multiple partners. Period.
Yeah,
No.
bro.
Like polygamy.
Yeah.
It's different.
Okay, my
It's
bad.
different because like there's one for women where women have multiple dudes. Then there's
Right.
one where they have
And
multiple
this is what I'm
partners.
saying.
Then they have
Relationships
one
all
where a
fall
man has
differently.
multiple-
But I feel like it's more open
But-
now. There's a lot of people
Yeah,
that's doing
but-
it now.
and
Back
there's
then,
even this-
motherfucker was
Yeah,
disgusting.
because you know why
there's
people are
even-
doing that now is
I'm
because it's
disgusted.
like it's so easy to go cheat, so people just said fuck it.
Yeah.
We just don't.
It's not easy to cheat. Let's please get that. It is not easy to cheat, my nigga. That shit is hard, bro. You know how hard that shit is, bro. You gotta
For a person
be a
that
whole
wanna keep
different
up,
human.
yeah, for a person that
That's
want to
hard.
keep up with 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 different
Yeah.
Don't know what to do that
personalities, of course.
shit. Don't know what.
I ain't gonna say too much, but it's easy.
It's 2021.
I ain't gonna give out my details. I'm playing.
It's
You
20.
better quit.
It's 2021. It is easier to have a conversation.
I'll give you my details.
Are you sure? Because I have a hard
that's
time
you,
finding
yeah.
anybody to give me confidence.
Okay, pause.
People on
Now,
Yeah.
can even
I
go
don't
to
know.
this, nigga. What is cheating then?
That's based
Because
off
Going outside of your guidelines of your set,
Bro,
your set boundaries of your
Showing
relationship.
attention at all.
No,
Showing
that's
attention.
not. That's not.
But he just
Because
said, listen to what he said.
if say me and my girl, right?
Yeah.
Say my
Everybody's
girls and the
different.
girls. Say my girls and the girls.
And he's okay.
I don't
with
show affection to bitches. You be seeing me around bitches, and I be like, "What's up, my nigga, bro, brother,
that. Because he has his
sir?"
girl. He,
And so,
he
but
is-
say my girl show attention to a bitch, and she like, "Ooh, I like her. She got a nice booty." Attentive. I'm attentive as fuck now. My girl show her too much attention. We all about to show attention to each other now because I'm attentive to what she's attentive
It's
to.
based off the guidelines of the relationship.
Come
You and
on.
your partner have set forth
You're a very
already.
smart man for that, because I wouldn't even think that shit.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that.
You have to.
I wasn't thinking
How-
that. Now, I think cheating is when I can successfully elude the fact.
He loves.
You know how he's thinking about his words?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like, I'm gonna get
That's
trouble when I go home.
yeah.
Number one fact. It's not
But I
cheating,
can
it's
elude. Yeah. Nah.
If you don't
Because-
get caught-
see, that's why cheating is hard. Because
That's why cheating
these
is
bitches
hard.
fall in love with some good ism, and then they want to
They use
broadcast.
you too.
And let's keep it all the way real.
They
Let's keep
wanna
it all the way real
broadcast
because
it.
I definitely
You
want to
can't
build
use
on that topic right there.
You know what I
a
mean?
female will fall
As
in
a
love with
female,
some
I
good
just want to
ism.
say, guys, do that too.
No,
Men do it
absolutely.
too.
But it's not just the
Whatever.
ism. because I also want to speak on the
You
fact
take it a hot
that
place.
sometimes niggas,
Right.
I have been a sneaky link, I have been a side
No,
guy.
that's
For
true.
real.
It's a fact. That's what I was.
I have definitely been in a situation where I shouldn't even, you feel me, I'm not gonna catch no feelings, I know. You feel me? But then she catches feelings and then she fucked the situation up because and like I literally don't be on no shit like, oh, I wanna be with you, I really like you. I really
But
mean
now,
some shit like
now all they trying to do is tell the
Please.
other person that you're involved with.
Right.
no, like I'm 100% single. Like every time when I be sneaky linking and doing my little shit, I be really single. Like, I be really on some extra other.
So ain't no
shit.
sneaky link if you
Yeah,
single.
if y'all-
No, but like they're
single,
not.
it's
They're
not.
not. So that's
Oh,
still
It's
cheating.
not really a sneaker
That's
link
still
if you're
cheating.
single.
You're their sneaky link. It's
Yeah,
not your
yeah,
sneaky link.
yeah. Like I said, I'm
Right,
telling
you gotta label
the
it
story. I'm telling the
side.
story that I was a sneaky link and I was a side nigga. You feel me? But like I was just on some casual cool shit like nigga like we don't
That's
talk about
what-
that.
that's
what-
And then she goes some shit like, oh, I really like how you be moving.
Well, that's what-
And I'm like, you really don't know me. I really come over here in a persona on some nigga. I'm big dick slanger Jenga Langer. Nigga, I'm coming over here to really bing bang boom and I'm
And
out to another room.
So can you be in a relationship and still be a side nigga?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to say yes, but I would say in this time and age, you could just for me.
I don't know.
You don't even have to be. You could just do your thing.
I'm saying you got a whole
as long as everybody's
But
consensual.
you be looking at the other niggas and she got a nigga too. But I'm saying is that
That's
basically
poly.
a
That's
side nigga?
that's a form of poly.
No.
That's
I'm not saying what
That's
defines a side
what I'm
nigga?
saying. Like, okay, so that's something that's boom, 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 boom. That's something that's happening right now.
When you single.
That's something that's happening right now.
Up to you, she got a whole nigga at the house.
That's something that's happening right now.
You got a whole bitch. Are you? And then she's fucking off of her nigga too.
That really just depends on what y'all know and what y'all don't know. Like he said.
He fucking. It came out. He fucking all y'all was on my page talking about you was an asshole. You just ain't shit as a nigga, so you just mad when you see a nigga about some nigga. You wasn't about shit. Sierra's with a nigga after Future. Stop playing with me. Okay, so back to my real topic. So say Russell Wilson is in going against New England Patriots. Sierra's home, but she got like this little side nigga. He might be from the hood. He might be a little dope boy, you know, a little maybe Future. Maybe Future real quick in the cut. And she just fuck around, maybe in Seattle or something, maybe in Tacoma, maybe a little, you feel me, some underdick real quick, right? Just when Russell gone and she wants to rush. Right? That's the side nigga job, you feel me? They don't really talk about nothing. They don't really talk about like, my dog is cool, you feel me? Yeah, I'm buying puppy chow and shit. They don't talk about the kids.
I kind of feel like that's sneaky league.
No, sneaky link is when y'all niggas is really sneaking and y'all.
I kind of feel like that's kind of the same. Like kind of the same.
Sneaky link is like when you're not telling your friends about it.
I feel like a side.
You will tell the bitches will tell their friends about a side nigga, but they will not tell about a sneaky link. A sneaky link is that the dick that you get and you build to a side nigga. Like, ooh, I'm drunk and I let this nigga hit and it was kind of good. I'm like, I ain't gonna tell the homegirl because that nigga ugly. You see what? That's the fat bitch. Or that's the fat bitch. That's the sneaky link. I'm a ratchet guy, nigga. I really tell you how this shit works.
I feel like that too.
That's what the sneaky link is.
So like it's still sneak all the way around.
Yeah, it's a sneak because a nigga will tell his bros. How many times have you back in the day? Hey, look at the bitch. Ooh, look at you, feel me? But nigga, how many times have you seen me coming out the cuss with a bitch who like, Red? Nigga, you nasty! That's the sneaky link.
That post you see me at the door?
Right, that's the sneaky link.
I agree with that too.
It's like that one time when I got caught, you guys found out about me dating Jessica.
Oh, damn, what you saying?
Damn!
You saying, yeah, shout out to you.
Bro, my niggas, look, I thought I had the sneaky link on lock until my niggas found out my bitch that I was fucking with.
Damn.
Nigga. Fat bitch.
What they say?
She was a big one. She was a big bitch.
Hey, listen, doctor. She was bad.
Head doctor.
Yeah, you know.
Head doctors always
like
are
to
in
eat.
business.
They like to show out. That's what they like.
They love
Fat
to
bitches
show
love to
out.
show out. They just
Ain't nothing
want.
wrong
I
with
can do better than the skinny bitch can do, and I'm like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You feel me?
I think they just
I'm
don't.
telling you.
I feel like
They need love, and they deserve
More willing to do
That it's like bitches.
Yes and no. Yes and no. Cause sometimes, bro, they be blowing it, bro. Sometimes you can find like even with the females you think is the baddest. Like sometimes, bro,
They be bad, makeup and eyelashes, but they're fucking crazy.
bro. I love that crazy shit, bro. No cap, I love that crazy shit.
Don't fall for those pictures. Don't fall for
the pictures.
They're crazy.
Crazy bitches need love too, Craig.
Here's your devil and there's your angel.
No, I'm trying to tell you, my ex was like that, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. You look at her, you like, damn, she bad fuck. Nigga, let her take off that makeup, nigga. She's fucking crazy, nigga.
That bitch is nuts.
Man.
It's not case.
Like, bro, but she would jump on Instagram, you be like, ooh, she bad, she bad.
There is the right amount of everything that you need in your situation.
Because you know it's crazy. People let a picture define personality. What the fuck does this picture got to do with how?
Because you look at the picture,
you can tell a lot from a person if you go. That's why bitches be like, let me see on Instagram. But then bitches be getting finessed and
Look, that's just a way to fool. But if you're dealing with a finesse guy for real, nigga, I'm taking these pictures to fool you, motherfuckers. I'm really insane.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm really fucking insane, niggas. Just trying to take a picture by a car. I'm the same nigga. I'm the nigga that come around.
No, yes.
I'm flexing.
Yes, you have a beamer. You have a beamer. I want to come around.
And you see a female kid,
I'm insane because you
you can see her take pictures of her kids.
I love that shit.
But at the same time, she's a good mother.
I'm assuming if you taking pictures with your kids and they look happy and they look happy
at the same time, they're still
to be around you. I'm assuming
she has diapers in the house. And probably house is dirty as fuck.
Listen. My daughter be out.
I'm just saying.
We do have
a lot.
have
They can-
Facebook and Instagram
Pictures can show
warriors
a lot.
that like to
Pictures
show
can
off
show a lot,
the
but they can
brand.
also be very, very deceiving.
Yeah.
Of course.
There are people who are masters at deceiving.
Absolutely.
Right. But
And
that's
a lot
why
of these
that's
bitches
why the saying
be
is a picture can tell you
Because you have tainted
1,000
goddamn
words.
souls.
Yeah, bro.
For real.
You gotta watch what you're taking pictures of and shit. Especially
Yeah,
these
you know what I'm saying?
You just gotta watch your intentions, really.
Yeah.
That'd be my number one thing, bro.
So what's a woman's intention when she posts a certain type of picture and she's
Like-
looking-
Oh, I want to know y'all. I need
You know what I
to
mean?
know.
Because she's looking good, but so okay, you know how they can do like 5 pictures in a row.
Yeah.
First one is her on fleek, titties out.
We know.
The middle, the middle
You
part
just
of
said
the
titties
picture.
out.
The middle part of the
On
picture.
social media.
The middle part of the picture is titties.
Yeah. Titties.
Swipe.
Yeah, swipe.
Titties again. Swipe number 3.
That's attention.
Swipe number 3.
That's definitely attention.
It's the
It
back.
might not be
It's the
trying to
back
get
of
fucked.
whatever the outfit is.
That's attention.
You got
Swipe number 4 is her in the
That's on
dude.
counter.
Hold on, I need more information.
Oh,
You got
right there. I know what that is. I know
Swipe
what that is.
number 4
I know what
is
that is.
her and her dude booed
I
up.
got you. So what I'm going to assume that is.
she got a link tree in her profile.
No. What I'm going to assume that is.
Follow her.
What I'm going to assume that is.
Subscribe.
Go and
What I'm going to
subscribe.
assume that
It's
is.
free right now.
What I'm going to assume that is she is saying like, this is what I got. I'm
And this is all
I'm
his.
bomb.
Now, that,
This is all his.
in that case, yes. If she posts that nigga,
But if
that's
we in the club and I think me on her shit,
The unicorn is a legendary creature that has been described.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
unicorn is a legendary creature.
This is a legendary.
I'm not a unicorn. That makes no sense.
Wait, how the hell
Yeah,
that?
you are.
listen,
Yeah, you are.
If you was out there, you tapped into the vibes and the vibrations of my vibranium when I speak to it, you know what that was for. She blew it. I don't know what the she blew it.
I was just repeating what that.
Yeah, but you called me the unicorn.
You are a unicorn.
Which one?
Either.
I heard that
Yeah,
unicorn is a sexual term
Oh well, then I'm not. I take it back.
in the sex game.
I take it back.
Unicorn is
Unicorn is-
Take it back. No, huh?
Yeah.
Somebody who joined.
Then I take it back. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You go
I
to
was
an
saying in
adult
like.
store,
I was saying in the term
and
of
these
like
things are
your own species.
Rare?
Yeah.
Rare. Oh.
Wait, what you
I
guys
was like, you just trying
to?
to. I blew it. You blew it. Yo, you blew it.
It's alright.
I blew it.
You blew it. Fuck you.
What you guys think about the rise in crime, man? Because if you guys are from Seattle or Tacoma or even just Washington period, Yakima to goddamn Canadian border,
CPAC.
it's been actually really going down. It's been a lot of crime, a lot of poverty,
Yeah.
No, we're not talking
A lot of
about
murder.
a lot of murder. What do you guys think about the gun laws, man? Do you think that Washington should adapt something like Texas where anyone that's above 18 can actually carry a pistol? Or do you feel like there needs to be more strict gun laws where we
No,
kinda-
not strict gun.
I wouldn't say strict. I just feel like they don't take too much into account when they're, excuse me, when they do their background checks. It's basically to see if you're capable of using a weapon. If you
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
just like
Or
if,
you have any warrants or anything?
right, exactly. Outside of that, they don't do no type. They should probably check if you're mentally stable enough to carry a gun.
So do you
But then
think
that would go into they would have to do that with police officers.
They
all
do.
that.
And they
Police
are
officers,
supposed
right?
to. Yes, they're supposed to with
Police
police
officers
officers.
go
Supposed to and doing it.
Um,
Supposed to and doing it is different.
No, they go through some like mental
They're
thing
supposed
where
to
they
do
ask.
like their
To see if they're competent enough to be in the field.
In the
but
field,
but
not
just because you're
necessarily
competent
that.
to be in the field does not mean you're competent to enforce law on other people.
Exactly.
Oh, no, who's that? Who else?
That's Briz.
And that's what I be saying.
Yeah, nah, I don't know, man. It's wild out here. A lot of people are multiple deaths. Tacoma just seen 3 people.
It's wild.
3 people
There
get
was-
shot.
I thought it was 4.
4 people.
R.I.P.
There was a dude the other
shot
day,
for what?
like he
Four.
walked out.
Four.
He was
Four
mad at
people
the
got
clerk, the gas station clerk, because she wouldn't give him like a beer or a cigarette or something. He just walked outside and blasted him in the chest because he was pissed off. I'm like, what the. This is the type of stuff that I'm talking about when I say people need to be mentally sane enough to carry a weapon.
Absolutely.
Because that is not okay. Just
On a
going up to
volatile
people doing
situation.
shit like that.
And I think every year, you feel me, even if you just put them in a little VR situation, would it good? Just put them in a VR situation, in a high tense situation,
Yeah.
see how they
react.
react to it. You feel me? Really put these people in situations with no gun, but with a gun. You feel me? And then
But
go from there. But
wouldn't that contradict what you just said, that would be stricter gun laws?
that wouldn't be stricter gun laws. That'd be fun. Literally, people would love doing that.
I don't know.
Well, there you go.
That's what the law. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
shit, I was on Twitter. Oh, I think he's going to.
What do you guys think about them saying they're about ready to give all the kids 5 and up this COVID vaccination? You think that
No, I don't think that's cool.
I say they can suck my left nut, and I don't even have one.
it's gonna
Yeah, I should.
This is why my baby is at home with me.
Because
I
that's
can't.
like you're taking kids' rights away. I feel like now. It's
But see, kid, this is the thing. People don't even understand this. Kids don't have rights. The parents don't even have rights unless you go and physically go and sign for your child.
Yeah.
Like, okay, for example, us 3, we have our kids, but we don't have rights to our kids. The government still does until they turn 18, and then they're their own entity. Which is why if you were in a custody battle, the courts have to get involved.
drop it. The court, they'll pick it up and shit like
Right,
that.
exactly. Even if I didn't press, if we was in the parking lot right now and we was arguing, and then nobody even has to throw hands. If we was arguing and somebody out there called and said they're fighting each other, whatever, and if I didn't put press no charges against you,
They'll
if
pick
the
it
cops
up,
wanted to, they would. Yeah, the
Yeah,
state just to run
It's
up
a
our
hearsay
tax
state.
dollars.
That's fucked up.
Definitely in a hearsay state.
But it's because
So
there's
what is
money
it?
on your name. There's money
Yeah.
on your name, and they open an account in your name and put you in a system. Now you in the system. Now you have an account in that system that you running under. They make money off your name. Your money holds weight. That's why my mom used to tell me, don't just go signing shit. It carries something. It's worth value. It has a lot of value to sign some shit.
Yeah, I hear you. That's what it said. Read your contracts. Read insurance.
read that
You go to the
fine,
car
fine
dealership.
print.
Read that shit. Yeah, they be like sign here, but read that shit. Even though they're trying to get you out of there, read that shit.
They are trying to get you out of there. They're trying to get you out of there and get paid.
Yeah.
They know the game.
But
They
you
work the
gotta-
game to the point
Yeah,
now.
but you them good lawyers that like black people.
But the thing about it, it's a lot of reading too, because when you put a lot of paperwork in front of somebody that don't like to read like that,
That's why they do it.
You know what I mean?
And people are not
Yeah.
going to. Exactly. People don't want to sit there and read that stuff. But really,
Get
it's
you a
all
good lawyer that like black people.
Yeah.
That like,
Well,
yup.
you gotta be for us. You gotta be for
Jewish
us.
lawyer, Jewish lawyer.
That like black
They
people.
like money.
Yeah, the Dave Chappelle thing.
Yes.
I wanted to bring it up about how.
We all got
Well,
it.
first I wanted to bring up how he can say shit like that, but everybody's with him. Netflix is with him, but when the baby talk about a little bullshit like that, it's a whole fucking everybody.
Pause,
rains
Oh
down.
my God.
Pause. Time
Everybody
out.
rained down
That's
on these
cap.
guys.
That's cap. No one rained down on them, and then the people that did were cap as fuck, because I've said, and I've definitely heard millions of other people say, what did the baby actually say?
And nobody can.
And no one has said what he actually said about LGBTQ. He
never
literally
did.
just
He said something
it's
It's
about
about
mother-
AIDS.
No,
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 he
he
was
said-
the only problem.
He
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
if you
But
not
he
out
was-
the
but
parking
that's-
lot sucking dick right now,
If you was in the
That's
parking
all
lot
he
suck,
said.
he said if you're on the low, not if you are gay sucking dick, if you're on the low acting like you're not gay, and you're in the parking lot sucking dick,
Yeah.
you not real.
I'm with that.
and he's like, you're not in the parking lot
he-
sucking
and
dick
then-
right
and then
now, shout out, whatever.
he
And then
also came
everybody
back
else-
and doubled down with another video and said, my fans that are homosexual and trans and this, that, and in that community, they ain't dirty people.
Yeah.
So they understood what I was saying.
Right.
I was talking about something that we were just talking about before, and I just said, hey, if you got to be a dirty motherfucker and backdoor some shit like that, we don't like backdoor shit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the truth.
We don't like
What the
backdoor
problem
shit.
was. The problem was when he said, if you don't got AIDS or whatever.
That's
Yeah,
what
if
I
you don't got
said. It was
AIDS,
the
yeah.
Because what he was
That's
doing,
really what it was.
Yeah.
what he
that's
was
what I'm
doing was hinting that fags
Homosexual.
catch AIDS.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
But let's get back to the day shit. Oh, go back.
that's a big thing in the
Yeah.
black community that, you know, I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm from '86. So
Oh, you
that
just
tell
told your
that tell
age.
No, no,
That's
this nigga.
right there, you know what I'm saying?
He said, "Let me tell my age now."
And I remember in my day that we heard things like that's how this shit was birthed because of some gay shit.
I want to take it off
May
topic,
8th.
but I'm gonna take it off topic for a
Yeah,
second. Okay, because we're in a situation, a pandemic, where we have the same person, Dr. Fauci, who is being tried right now in courts for the COVID shit. But he's the same person who came out and said, because of an infant, this is the research that he did.
Yeah.
Because the research is in a household with people who have AIDS, that it must be contagious in that way. Right? this is how the AIDS pandemic became and was brought about.
I honestly feel like Dave ain't do nothing wrong.
What
in
about the
mind.
sit down too? Like him sitting down with the transgender.
No, that's what needs to happen. That's literally what needs to happen. And I knew that was gonna happen from the jump.
Yeah.
Like as soon as they started
from New
tripping.
York.
But also, yeah, that. But also, it's just like this nigga didn't say nothing crazy. He didn't say nothing crazy or nothing wrong. He literally just asked the question.
He never
Why
has.
does the trans community get so much love for their beliefs and for who they are and their identity lifestyle?
Right.
Than what a black person who is literally just born black.
We
get abused out here.
change this. We can't. I mean, we can, but we don't
How?
scientifically
Shit.
want to go change this.
How I change this?
Michael
shit?
Jackson.
Michael did it. Come on, man.
What's that baseball player? What's his name? The baseball player.
Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa different. I don't know nothing about Sammy
all the way
Sosa.
white. That
That's
boy
his
went
light
all the way
skin
white.
lighting, but my point is we don't choose to. We don't want to change
Yeah,
it.
no,
If we wanted to change it, we would.
Yeah.
But the
I
point in
don't-
case is the majority of us don't want to change it. That's the difference. I feel like that they try to push so hard is, well, because we want to be who we want to be, everybody else has to see who we are. But at the end of the day, this is where I feel like there's such a cross line between the transgender community and just our regular community in general, or what they call cisgender
Yeah.
community, is normal people don't care to be seen that much. We don't. We know what we got to go through our regular day to day, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So when it's black people, it's because it's important that people see that we not trying to change this. I don't
Yeah,
want to change this. It's
yeah,
not my
that's-
choice to come out black. It's your choice to go and go reproductively change your shit. You feel what I'm saying? You are putting yourself through that. So when people don't see you as what you claim to be, that's not our fault. That's not my fault because you want to be seen as something that we
Yeah.
don't see. That's not.
That's not even.
But
like
a normal. But I'm just saying, like a normal bitch who might look like a dude might have to struggle with that daily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
that's.
tough.
And she don't say nothing about it.
Like, you know, with us minorities, it's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, especially with the hate bill. Why we still can't get a hate bill? But the Asians, they got the hate bill so fast. You know what I mean? But besides all that, but yeah, he should sit down with them.
Do y'all know that
get
they
to know
just
them a
made
little
it?
bit
They
more.
just made it half-assed illegal to lynch people, to lynch black people.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
specifically.
They still haven't raised that bill. They're
That-
still
that's
states
something that
have
they're
those
still
bills.
working on. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
Like, that
this
should've
is
been-
why.
that should've been
This is
lifted up.
why
I
there's an issue.
just feel like this all goes into like everybody just educating themselves
Yeah.
as much as they can and not feeling like what I already know is enough.
Right.
Because at the end of the day,
You should be
you're gonna
learning every
pass.
day.
I'm a father now, you feel me? So one day I'm gonna pass away and I'm gonna have to make sure that my child is prepared to deal with what's next and teach our children to be able to deal with it too.
What's
Because
next?
even if we don't believe in your rights or in what you got going on or in your religion, like I can't disrespect you until you
Give me a reason
physically
to.
or give me a reason to.
Right.
Then it's like, bro, okay, now I gotta defend myself.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to.
Right.
But as long as you do you, it doesn't harm what I got going on, the well-being of me and my family. Hey, partner, hey, more power to you. I don't have to like it.
Right.
You just gotta love it.
Yeah.
And see, that's also the other part to that is where it comes in terms of respect. They're trying to force it so much. And it's like, nobody is daunting y'all for being who you are.
Right.
Just be who you are.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. Because I got a sister's trip. Look, I love the community. But y'all got to do it differently. Y'all got to do it differently.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's all of them because I've heard a bunch of trans
Right, who
human
don't
beings say,
agree with the
you know,
other side.
Dave Chappelle did nothing wrong. He did what he was supposed to
He's
do.
a
He made jokes.
comedian. That's
I'm
what
just
he's
saying,
supposed
when
to
Tyrone
do.
Biggums came out, when he did Tyrone Biggums, there was nothing bad about that.
Right.
When he did Clayton Bigsby, if
Right.
you do
I
not
was just
remember
about
who
to
the
say-
fuck
I was
Clayton
just about to say
Bigsby
Clayton
is,
Bigsby,
that was the
bruh.
black man who was in the KKK, wrote KKK books, and he was a skit of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
They thought that was fucking thought-provoking and
Hilarious
groundbreaking. But this man says
No
the
problem.
if the trans people want to kill him, oh my God, he's transphobic and we hate him.
Yeah.
What? Stop it.
I think it's
This is a deep
ridiculous.
topic.
This man literally got a delegation.
He told you guys
the
he's
black
not gonna talk
delegation,
about
Asian
you no
delegation.
more.
He sold Eminem on TV. No one cared. That was Eminem. Fuck out of here, dude.
That's all I'm saying.
This is a controversial topic, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to anybody that's sexually living the way they want to openly.
I feel like that shouldn't be
'Cause that's
nobody's
big.
business.
That's
That's
big.
y'all's
Yeah, that's-
shit.
That's big.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Sexually living out how you want to in the open is big. So we shout you out for being honest with us and with the rest of the people around you about how you feel and who you sexually interested in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that matters. You know what I mean? Go ahead and be open about
Being
it.
you matters.
Yeah.
Being you matters,
You
yes.
Ooh, hashtag.
Being you.
Hey, being you matters.
Hashtag.
I fucking love you. I fucking
Merch.
Alright, listen. That's gonna be hot. We gonna be blasting the hell out of it. You niggas about to be like, yeah, oh my god! Like, you psycho bitch, get the fuck away from me. Please
No,
do.
post on our page
Absolutely.
what topics you guys may want. Social medium 253.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to start having guests, but we want to have guests that you want on here, man. So, like, you know,
Tell us somebody that's popping.
Artists,
Yeah.
you
Tell us
know.
somebody
tell us local artists, local people, business owners, barbers, don't matter, man. We just trying to pop it with somebody lit. You feel me right now? So hit us up, man. You know what it is, man. Social media.
Do work.
Do well.
Good work.
Do well and do work.
Do well and do work.
I got boom.